glad that you're here to experience this. What I'm calling real powerful talks. The real powerful talks are, just a chance for the community to get to know all of the leadership here at Inner Strength.
Right.
And you are heading up the prenatal program here.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into prenatal?
It was actually a really organic process. I was trained as a Vinyasa power yoga teacher down in New York through Om Yoga and Cindy Lee and that school. And my first yoga class, I had 3 pregnant students. And then I eventually went and took a week-long training in prenatal yoga with Judith Lassiter.
Oh, yeah.
And that was phenomenal. And it gave me a real breadth and depth of understanding of what was involved for teaching yoga, specifically for a pregnant body. That training also turned out to be training to also become a birth doula, which was a person who is trained in physical and emotional support for labor, but is not actually a care provider person. So I actually started attending births as a coach. I did that for about 12 years. And in the interim, I also learned how to teach a class in childbirth called hypnobirthing, which is hypnosis for fear and anxiety management during labor. But that all just kind of came together in one nice big package of prenatal focused information that I have. Why take prenatal yoga? Because it's a form of physical activity and mental focus that I don't think any other prenatal fitness offering, for lack of any better way of putting it, I don't think any other fitness offering offers what yoga does. I mean, yoga is really about the whole person and about connecting you with your physical experience as much as your mental experience. And then for at least my prenatal classes, there are some prenatal classes out there that are really, really gentle, which is great. And definitely we have really gentle components to the prenatal classes. But we do also try to incorporate a physical aspect, something that lets you actually feel the strength that your body has available to it. And of course, it's a practice that changes, day to day. The body changes day to day. So one day people will come in and I'll ask them, how are you feeling? And they'll say, I really want to do a really active practice. And so that day we'll do standing poses, for example, or something that's very physical. Next day they come in, same students, and they say, I'm really tired today. I don't really feel like it. We're not going to do a lot of physical activity that day, but we're going to do a lot of sort of deep breathing, gentle stretching, sitting down on the ground, working with the particular areas that they're feeling sort of stiff in. And so it's a practice that lets you really just tailor day by day, how is your body feeling? It changes and morphs. It's not something you have to fit yourself into. It fits itself to mom.
Interesting. So when should a prenatal student consider entering into your class?
They're welcome anytime, as soon as they're identifying themselves as pregnant. I've had students as early as 4 to 6 weeks of pregnancy, and I've had students all the way up to 2 weeks past their estimated due date.
Oh, wow.
Looking for, I jokingly say that we'll do labor-inducing stuff in class.
Yeah.
We don't actually induce anybody. It's if the body's ready to go, then it'll go. But if it won't, then just the relaxation will help calm them down.
Yeah, awesome.
From that. So it's good anytime. First trimester, if mom is doing a practice that is not a heated yoga practice, she could probably keep doing her regular practice. But if she wanted to be in a room full of pregnant women and not have to worry about modifying or is anything going to be unsafe, well, then that would be an appropriate time to start showing up in a prenatal class.
So when the prenatal client shows up, you're evaluating each and every one of them before class?
To a certain degree, yeah.
So you're asking, how's everyone feeling today?
How's everyone feeling today? I start off every class with a little time just to check in, give people a chance both to introduce themselves, share how far along they are with their pregnancy, but also just ask for something specific. If they're having, if their neck is really stiff, let me know that. If they're having hip pain or low back pain, to let me know that. That also lets me know as a teacher who is probably dealing with a little bit of hypermobility, a little bit of sort of out of alignment hip placement that then tells me, okay, well, this student needs to be careful in this pose. Doesn't mean we're not going to do all, the same postures, but I'm going to caution that student, maybe don't go so deep today.
So even though it's a class, you're still getting an individual attention.
Exactly.
And that sort of camaraderie.
Well, that's the other part
in
of the
community.
check-in.
Yeah.
This is also a place for people to build a prenatal community. A lot of these moms will then come back to the mom and baby classes or the baby and me classes. Dads are, of course, welcome to come as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll come back and it'll be this sort of reconnecting moment of, oh, hey, we were in class together. How did your birth go? And then you've got your mommy support group right there.